I'm Peter Rose, the Chief Executive of Southern Response. The condition and quality of land in Canterbury has huge implications to the rebuild. It's reasonably well known by Canterbury residents that technical Category 3 land, or TC3 land, that is land with the highest susceptibility to liquefaction in future events, presents its own set of building challenges and in particular, designs for Foundation Solutions. The guidelines issued by the Department of Building and Housing provide recommended foundation solutions and design features for the varying land conditions encountered in Canterbury. If you've elected to build with us or are considering this settlement option, we want to give you an insight into how Southern Response and our building project manager, Arrow International, decide on the best foundation solution for your new build, identifying solutions which suit your land conditions, can withstand significant damage in the case of future events, are insurable and cost-effective. To achieve this, we follow a detailed and rigorous process that involves specialists from a range of disciplines including geotechnical engineers, structural engineers, technical building advisors and quantity surveyors. By drawing on their combined expertise, we can provide customers with a foundation solution that takes into account the specific features of customers' properties. We have developed a build queue using a number of criteria seeking to be equitable to determine our build sequence. Determining the foundation type prior to design is a key initial step because it may have implications for the house design itself. The first step is doing a desktop review of the likely land conditions of the property using site information from various sources including the Canterbury Geotechnical Database and previous site visits. Secondly, drilling on or near your property to investigate and test the ground to around 15 metres. Third, analysis of the drilling information to determine the quality of the land, by which we mean the liquefaction potential. And fourth, selection of the most cost-effective foundation solution suitable for the land concerned. For many TC3 properties, there will be obvious foundation solutions that will enable homeowners to rebuild their house in TC3 in a similar manner to what they previously had, taking into account some of the technical constraints imposed by ground conditions, such as less heavy cladding and roofing material. This accounts for about 70% of TC3 properties that we investigate. But when it comes to determining the most appropriate foundation solution for the remaining more complex TC3 builds, because of the land under them, Southern Response and Arrow engineers, quantity surveyors and technical and building advisors meet each week to discuss and combine their research, analysis and reports on specific properties. Sessions usually run for about 2 hours and cover up to 10 properties. So far, as at mid-January 2013, there have been over 200 solutions determined, with only about 5% of properties currently on hold, awaiting the new DBH guidelines. This video was a very truncated view of the foundation design investigation process, including a snapshot of one of our actual foundation solution meetings. The intention of the video is to help give you a flavour of the dynamics of the procedure. We hope you find it a reassuring and useful insight into some of the early technical challenges of your build that our team addresses.
So this property is in Avondale, B2 foundation, so a suspended timber foundation with a concrete ring beam and heavyweight cladding. A difference between the average ground level and finished floor level of 1.2 metres. Right. And the only suitable option that we have available to us at the moment is a Type 2B. So really this is our only way forward at the moment.
Especially given that flood issue.
Yeah. Our only suitable option at the moment is a Type 2B.
The LiDAR is 1/2 metre to a metre. And they reckon the groundwater is about 1/2 metre below.
Potentially, could this maybe it couldn't be fit into a 3A, would it? No, because of the height. Yeah, it's just
what is the
that.
difference there? It's 3A could quite possibly still, because it's suspended timber floor, so you've still got 850 mil. Quite possibly could fall into that design bracket.
Because this might be one of those ones that actually fits into that new shallow ground treatment plus Type 1 surface structure. There's no lateral spread.
It's 140 square metres odd, down to 2 metres, so it's 280 cubic metres of treatment.
Equals 280 times 90 bucks a cube, so 25 grand you could treat it for, plus a Type 1 surface structure. So that might give you 45 grand.
So take it down to a TC2.
Yeah, and then
Classified
put
site,
like
ground
3604 shallow. Up to a metre of settlement at the site. Massive amounts of ejecta. The water table is at half a metre. So any surface structure you put on, there's only a tiny little crust.
Yeah.
Bit of ground treatment and a type 1 surface structure is probably, engineering wise anyway, a good solution for a site like that. See how that pilot goes.
Pending pilot result.
3 CPTs, 20 metres. Yeah, significant settlement, major displacement and major lateral stretch.
We've got one good result here.
Yep, so that's just outside of
Just
FMA.
outside, is it?
Yep.
Yep, they've got up to half a metre of settlement on the LiDAR as well in that area.
So do we have a hybrid option there, do we?
No, we don't.
So why
this
not the
is
hybrid work?
this is one that we could push down the 3A, 3B
Right.
route.
Or it might be that one, like that previous one that we looked at, that you could do ground treatment plus a TC2 waffle slab.
Yep.
St Martin's?
It's a no-brainer, 27%.
Yeah. Great.
So it'll be quite a sloping site, obviously.
That site there looks like it's had the bench already cut, so it will sit straight back on the flat.
Same build platform. Yep.
So similar to the last properties, concrete slab, heavyweight veneer, brick veneer, 246 square metre footprint, and a re-levelable slab is suitable.
Relevable slab's going to be X amount of percent. Does the cost add to this or not?
We have included for a site scrape
Yeah, we have.
in the calculator. We've got 150mm site scrape to 1 metre outside the perimeter. So we have accounted to it for some extent.
Guys that do the formwork will just turn up to site expecting it to be levelled, so it needs between where it goes to group home builder and demolition, there's something in there needs to be liaised with to make sure that that site is checked before that machine leaves the job.